Hello, welcome back. We're going to be looking at foot releasing with the ball. Now this is just an update on a video I filmed a few years ago, but we've got extra techniques in place, a little bit more isolation, so I wanted to film another one for you. So grab your massage ball. Again, make sure it's got a bit of tacky surface to it and a bit of give. The moment I'm using the yoga tune-up balls from Jill Miller, but we want to avoid using something that's rock hard like lacrosse balls or golf balls. So I'm going to be standing up so you can see my feet. But remember, first of all, we always want to have a bit of a check-in. So start just having a sense of awareness with your footprint on the floor. How does it feel? You might want to have a little rotation. How active is it? You could even check in with things like windlass. I've got videos about these on the channel. We then want to have a sense of a bend. What does it feel like? And if I go on each leg, maybe plie in first, how's that feeling? And our rise as well, because we're going to be looking into toe extensors. So we're going to start off popping the ball down. You're going to again just introduce ball and foot, melting tissue in. We're then going to roll from the first toe joint to the heel. You might do this a few times. Again, I'm going to go through the techniques relatively quickly. Then second toe joint to heel. Your ball wants to be underneath you so you can get pressure down through the foot, as opposed to rolling with it over here somewhere where you can't get any down pressure. And then I'm going to roll toe 3 to the heel, toe 4. And like I said, you can have a couple of passes on these. I'm just going through relatively quickly. We're going to then work on flexor hallucis and digiti minimi here. So resting in and really snow plowing and pulling that tissue to the side. I don't know if you can see here, really gliding it sideways. So shearing the tissue layers on each other. Over here on the side, again, really pulling the tissue out to the side. Moving layers on each other. We're then going to come, ball is under arch of the foot. These are the knuckles. Excuse me. So we're going to roll from big toe knuckle to small. So this is over the arch, transverse arch of the foot, and we want to see the knuckles spreading wide. This is a complete opposite of what happens in many of our shoes. So really spreading them wide. If you want to, then we can grab the ball, so we contract, toes grabbing around the ball, and maybe even as well drawing the foot into itself, a bit like short foot, and then centering and spreading. Grab the ball, contract, bring it in, spread nice and wide. And again, however many repetitions you want here. Now we're going to come now into a bit of a stretch into flexor hallucis longus. So you're going to pop the ball under the big toe, like so. Your other toes are flat on the floor. We're going to then press the big toe into the ball and then release. So the toe presses, releases. This is contract, relax. We can then take a little step forwards, come back again. As we step forwards like this, we're going to be mobilizing the big toe into extension. Try and keep your weight towards the little toe side of the foot. So from a front on view here, I've got toes down, big toe on the ball. Stepping forwards, my leg is actually outward rotating a little bit. So I'm coming into more of a supinating rear foot. I'm not here. We can then do that with the other toes. So we're going to have toes 2, 3, 4 on the ball. 1 and 5 either side. So this is flexor digitorum longus, and we're going to press again, toenails pressing into the ball and release. Try and keep nice long toes as you press in, so we're not grabbing the ball like this. And then again, if you want a little bit of a stretch into the toes, they press into the ball, rotate behind. We're going to then come and just shear the tissue at the front of the heel here. So the ball rests just in front of the calcaneum. We're going to shimmy right and left. So thinking of going through layers 1, 2, 3, and 4 into this area. Then roll the ball onto your heel, have a little bit of a pump. So think of this like a sponge, really pulling water into the heel pad here. Good. And then once you've had your foot release, it's the all-important check-in. What feels different? So how does my foot feel different? I mean, I can feel this tracking all the way up my body, knee, hip, even up to my thorax as the whole fascial system releases. You then want to check in. Does that feel different with my rise? Yes, I can get up heaps higher on that side. Does my plie feel different? Yeah, you can see here how much lower I can get now on that side compared to this one. How much it's affected my dorsiflexion and ability to bend. That will then affect my squat, so I'm now squatting lower into that side. So this is just an updated version on ball release for the foot. Guys, we should be doing this every day. Can you imagine how good we'd feel, how much more motion it would give us in our body? If ever you're wearing shoes, and if you're wearing motion control shoes or shoes with big thick soles, which are very trendy at the moment, your feet are gonna be falling asleep. So let's give them some movement back, some awareness back. Hope you enjoyed this.